So you're looking for the best barbershop in Ogden. My name's Justin Only with Real Broker, and I got the opportunity to go out and interview one of my favorite guys that has started his own barbershop and has, in my opinion, changed the game for barbers around Utah.
Yeah, my name is Isaiah Salazar, Zay Fade on Instagram. We do Instagram handles here. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, but I'm 30 years old, owner of Empyre Barbershop here out in North Ogden, Utah. So, what drove me to become a barber, man? It was actually my cousin. I worked with him. That's how I started my career in barbering, was I worked out there. But yeah, man, we was young. He was cutting all of our hairs. And he really needed somebody to cut his hair, and he kind of showed me a couple of things so that I could do his hair, so we could go out on the weekend and have fun. So that's how I kind of got started. That kind of like drove us into a place where, I had a son at a young age. So I bought some clippers and stuff, and I used the tips and tricks that he showed me, and I started using it on my son. And dude, I've been cutting hair since about 16, 17 years old. So, and it's funny because I don't think, I remember in school and people would ask me that if I was going to open up my own shop. That wasn't the vision. This was not the vision. I think I had like, if I ever did open one up, I had like thoughts. But I never really wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to travel and do stuff, and I didn't feel like I could do that owning a shop. And now seeing it, like, it's kind of hard to do that when you have a shop. So I never really wanted to do that, but I think that as my career was advancing, and I was a barber, I see myself maxed out as to where you have as many clients as you can do. You've already raised your prices in a sense. So it's kind of like maxed out, and it was like, okay, what's next? And it's funny because I wasn't even looking for a shop. So it just kind of fell. I seen it, and I was like, whoa, what is this? I wondered, and I called, and just kind of happened, man. It was not something that I was like searching for. So to ask me what Empyre Barbershop is, like, we show up. That's what we do. Like, cause we can all fail. We're all human, man. And I've failed in multiple ways. But I'll promise you, I'll get back up, and Empyre is that. Like, we show up and we will keep going, no matter what, even when we're faced against the odds, even when we're against, it's funny because even that, it's my baby, right? So I don't even know how to say it, man, but like, there's people that are rooting against you too. And in the last 6 months, I've seen that more than ever before. And it's so hard to like face that adversity because I've never had to face it before. So it's like a new thing for me. And it's like, to go against that, like I said, man, we're gonna show up regardless. It's my baby, and Empyre Barbershop is gonna keep going. So, man, we're a barbershop. There's multiple barbershops inside of Ogden, inside of Weber County. We're the same. So to stand out, you have to do more than what anybody else is doing. So every day that we walk in, right, the vision, the heart, everything that's behind, right? Everything that I try to be, right, which is better than you were yesterday. That's what I have to push the barbers that are with me. You know what I mean? We're going together. We're going to be better than we were yesterday, and we got to be better for the people that come in our doors. So, we like to say that, like, as barbers, like, we're not just hairstylists or anything like that. We're also therapists in a way, man. Like, we have multiple conversations with multiple different people in relationships. I built so many relationships. I see some of these people. I was just telling my client on Friday. He comes every Friday. I have multiple clients that come weekly, but there's one client, he comes weekly, man. And I told him, I said, dude, I see you more than I see my brother. Like so you build relationships with this. So and you are carrying this relationship every day. And that's what we got to do with the barbers that we have. So how do you be better, or how do we stand out from every other barbershop? Is we do more. I like to say it's a detailed experience here. Either I get better and I do better on this haircut, or there's somebody out there that's going to do better than me. There's somebody out there that's looking at every little thing. And even if they're looking for every little thing on somebody's head, all the imperfections, because that's what we do, right? We literally take an imperfect hairstyle and we try to make it as perfect as possible. So even if somebody's looking for every little thing, I gotta look for one more thing, and that's what it is, the detailed experience. And we have to, we literally have to go in there, and that's what we do, is we just have to stand out in a way that we do more. We want them to walk out feeling different than they came in. Like, that's the truth. Whether it's through conversation or it's through the haircut. There's some clients that I have that we don't have conversations, and that's just the relationship that we have built. I have one client who comes in with an AirPod in his ear, and he's listening to podcasts or books and stuff. That's his time. And so I maybe can't make him feel good with a conversation. I like talking. So I can't maybe can't make him feel good with that. But the haircut, when I turn him around, he looks in the mirror and he's like, okay. And I think that makes you feel better. Like, I need a haircut weekly because that just makes me feel better. I don't care what it is, but that week goes by and I don't have a haircut, I'm just like, man, I don't feel good. I don't feel myself. So that's what it is when a client walks in, we just want them to make them feel better than they came. We have a prayer over I say a prayer, but it's a Bible verse over the door, and it's Numbers 6:24-26, and basically that's a prayer over their lives and their families, and so everybody, and I don't think a lot of people know that, but everybody that walks in through that door, like, that's intentional. Like, everything I do is intentional. And it has purpose and it has reason, and so yeah, that's a verse that just prays over them and their family and their children and their children's children and all that. So that's what we try to do here at Empyre. We got into hair. The majority of people get into hair because you like it. You enjoy it, right? In this industry, you kind of hear a lot about the money that's in it, right? So, I mean, I know a lot of people right now that chase it for the money. It's good. It's $25 to $40 a haircut right now. So, some people are chasing the money. One haircut, an hour, 45 minutes, you get $25, right? My philosophy, or everything with these guys that I try to talk with these guys, is it's not about the money. The money comes when you do what you love. You do this because you love it, you do it because you enjoy it, and money comes. The problem with the money theory is you can get a client, you cut their hair, and you're chasing the money, so you rush the haircut, and you're like, I can make $50 an hour, because if I do 2 haircuts in an hour, then all of a sudden, that's $25 each cut, $50, send them out, send them on the way. The problem with that is, man, it's not a detailed experience. The problem with that is you're missing some stuff. The problem with that is you didn't have a great conversation. The problem with that is you didn't give them the service that they're paying for. And yeah, you got the $25 now, but they're gonna walk out, probably never come to you again. And maybe they do. But the most likely, I mean, they can sit in the next person's chair and get a different experience, right? Or in a different barbershop. Then what happens is you lose. You lose more than you will win with the money mentality. So these guys are I wouldn't say they're told. I talked to them about that. I was like, we're not chasing money here. This is not what Empyre does. We don't chase the money. The money comes when we do the service. The money comes when we have conversations. The money comes when you do what you love. But if you're chasing money, that's a temporary happiness, a temporary fulfillment, and it might not come back. So that's not what we do here. It sucks because you can get sucked into it so easily. Because it does come. The money does come. And I even have to tell myself that, like I have to. It's funny because, like I said, when you're meeting people, you don't realize that sometimes like you need to be led, and I think that's probably what like the hardest thing is. It's like surrounding yourself with people that are in that want to help you, that want the best for you. So it's like that. It's like I have to want the best for these guys, and I do want the best for these guys. I want longevity. I want permanent, long, fulfilling. Money, happiness, joy, all these things, right? Not temporary fulfillment. Like that isn't. I don't know, man. Like it's like eating food, right? Like that freaking hamburger from McDonald's is amazing, but you feel like crap after. It's temporary, man. It's like you gotta eat good if you want to feel good. So it's the same thing here, man. Where we're not chasing that minute of smile. Here, we want the long. Yeah, for sure. So
For the long haul.
yeah, exactly. And that's what we're in it for, right? So I mean, I hope I got a lot of life left in me. So
I'm sure you
yeah, I'm sure I do too. The problem with that is we never know. So it's like today is the day that we gotta just have and hold and cherish and and hope we're here tomorrow to do it all over again. So